Alright. So the government is using the economic stimulus money as a slush fund to buy up corporate stock. The problem is the more corporate stock is bought by the government, the more government share in terms of possession percentage of total shares in a company or in the market, and all the corporate property that percentage of ownership represents becomes controlled by the government. Maybe that sounds good to you. Sounds awful to me. It sounds communist is what it sounds like. It's a fraud because they're not using real money like when you buy stock. Money that has been earned by you. They're not using anything that's been earned by anybody yet. Unless you want to include the work done in the future by the workers of the future, the taxpayers of the future. Or at least, if you don't like it, that's the reason that they want you to believe why you don't like it. See, I say that because, in case you were wondering what happened to the stimulus money, a large part of it is used for the purpose of buying corporate stock. The government buys the stock in order to prevent the indices from dropping too far downwards, which would give everybody in this nation and around the world the impression and the perception that the economy continues to falter. And the omen cannot have things looking like they're faltering and failing. So, under the sage advice of, Timothy Geithner and the rest of the Harvard clique, who know everything better than you and me, they have what they refer to as the plunger team. The plunger team buys stock in whatever blue chips and S&P 500 and NASDAQ stocks are taking a hit. They use a slush fund of non-existent money. This slush fund is combined by the economic stimulus package and the TARP fund, which came into existence during the last days of the worst presidency ever, George W. Bush, who's to blame for everything that the enlightened one inherited in the failed policy, which he continues to continue, by the way. Man, that seems so long ago when the boy king was coronated, doesn't it? Peace be upon him. I harbor this theory. No, suspicion. Now, I have a strong gut feeling that although the media will never refer to my allegations as truth, I believe the slow upward climb of the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the rest of them is due to this plunger team, see. And Geithner said in an interview not too long ago that the Omen administration doesn't really want to see a bust or a boom cycle in the markets. So they must believe they have the ability to regulate this certain stability by infusing cash that doesn't even exist. Then, when Corporation X, in which the government has invested, has realized a certain degree of uptick in its price, then they sell. Now, these capital gains realized by the government of an incalculable percentage, because, who knows how much it is, maybe even them. Somebody could be keeping track of it, but it would be, there's no way that we could know how much they've invested and then how much they sold the stock for. But the indexes seem to be doing good right now because it's causing you to buy stock. Or somebody out there's buying. I don't know who. But besides them, I don't know who. But since there was nothing really there to start with, you can't calculate their capital gain. It's kind of like money laundering in reverse, okay? Shoot, it's like not having any laundry at all, and then merely saying to the washing machine, let there be laundry, and then telling your family that soon you guys are going to have clean clothes. And then you fill their hearts with hope. And then you open up the washing machine and there they are, man. All kinds of clean clothes. Only you can't see them. Just put them on, kids, and then go and play out on the highway or something.